We're going to talk to Dr. Lee Mosani about, I don't know if that's your favorite subject, root canals. Tell us first what a root canal is, Dr. Mosani.
It's my pleasure. Sure. So basically, the roots of the tooth are similar to the roots of a tree. They anchor the tooth into the jawbone, just like the tree is anchored into the soil with the roots. Inside the root is a tissue called the dental pulp. And when that tissue becomes inflamed or infected, you end up in a circumstance where you have pain and sometimes swelling. That's where the root canal comes in. We clean out all that tissue from the inside of the root of the tooth. We disinfect it. We seal that space. And that's what allows for you to keep your natural tooth instead of removing it. Removing it would be an extraction. So that's what a root canal is.
Okay. So how does our oral health, obviously this is very a state not you don't want to be in, but how does our oral health impact our overall health?
Sure. Well, I mean, the past couple of years have definitely been trying for both oral and overall health. A lot of patients missed their maintenance appointments and little problems ended up becoming big problems. And any latent infection in the mouth can translate to conditions that we don't want in the rest of the body, such as heart disease and things of that nature. So better to be proactive. And if it is a circumstance where we have a root canal related infection, it's great to know that we have the technology at our disposition to take care of our patients efficiently, effectively, and oftentimes pain-free.
There was a survey done, and it revealed some fears about root canal. Can you speak on that a bit?
Sure. So 2/3 of respondents said that they'd prefer to sleep on an airport floor overnight rather than have a root canal. I'm definitely not in that category of people. I would much prefer a root canal than an evening in a hotel. An evening on the airport floor. But it just speaks to the misconception that people have of root canals. In reality, they're not painful. They're very smooth. Oftentimes can be accomplished in one visit with very little post-operative issues.
What new technology has helped make the root canal less invasive then?
Sure. So the Gentle Wave procedure performs all that cleaning that I discussed in a much more minimally invasive manner, meaning we grind away a lot less tooth structure in order to accomplish our goals. In addition to that, the goals are accomplished even more effectively because the device allows for us to clean every little nook and cranny inside the space of the tooth, disinfecting it a lot more thoroughly than it was done in the past. And that leads to less likelihood of postoperative challenges, better patient experience, and a much bigger possibility of keeping the tooth long-term because you're removing less tooth structure in order to accomplish your goals.
Okay, Dr. Mark, this comes from social media, this question. I think it's Instagram. They want to know, is taking out your wisdom tooth a root canal, and why do dentists tell you to take out your wisdom teeth?
Okay, well, let me clarify that. So taking out your wisdom teeth would actually be an extraction. So you're removing both the crown of the tooth, which is the part that we sometimes see in the mouth, and the roots that are anchored into the jawbone. So that's completely different than a root canal. But the reason why oftentimes you're recommended to get the wisdom teeth removed is when they're not fully erupted, they're pushing on the adjacent tooth and they could create a pocket for bacteria to reside. In addition to that, they oftentimes come out crooked. They're very difficult to maintain. And if you wait too long, so if you wait until you're, even late 40s, 50s, 60s, to remove them, that becomes a much more complicated, complex procedure, and it could have more complications than doing it when you're younger. So hopefully that answers the question.
No one's really gave us a great explanation like that. I really thank you for that.
For sure.
But overall, okay, help us with our fears for the dentist. I don't really have fears of the doctor, but let me tell you, once that dental appointment gets close and I do my appointments like I'm supposed to, my follow-up, my maintenance, all of those, you get a little antsy.
I hear you. I mean, I'll say that as technology is moving forward, we're able to do what we need to do a lot more minimally invasively with a lot more calm and ease and a lot less downtime. So there's really nothing to be afraid of. I know it's not the thing that you look forward to the most, but at least you know that if that is the conclusion, you need a root canal or something in dentistry in general, you have that gentle wave procedure that allows for you to experience the process in a much smoother manner. So have faith in technology and have faith in doctors like ourselves that aim to help you and make it as smooth as possible.
That's very true. The doctor makes a really big difference in how we feel about going to the dental office. Dr. Mark, where can we find out more about you? Because it sounds like we'd want to come to your office.
You're so sweet. Well, my practice is in South Florida, so Weston Endodontic Care is the name of my practice. Also, Aventura Endodontic Care. I have 2 locations, and both of those are my website, so happy to take care of you. If not, on GentleWave.com, there's a listing of all providers in your area that offer the service of the Gentle Wave, and I'm sure you'd be able to meet them and create a rapport and have someone to care for you.
All right, then. You guys hear that? Get those teeth taken care of them. Tell them Dr. Mark sent you. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe. I broadcast on radio, streaming TV, podcast, and in print publications. I interview the world's most fascinating authors, all because I love a good book. This summer, I've partnered with WPS for Beebe's Summer Book Giveaway. We're giving away New York Times bestsellers and award-winning books. Books that inspire me, and I'm sure they'll inspire you. To be eligible to win a copy of Jesus Can Give You a New Life, answer this question. What is God's greatest gift to mankind? You'll find the answer in John 3:16 of the Bible. Send your response to the email at the bottom of the screen. I'm Valder Beebe, and I'll see you for the next Beebe Summer Book Giveaway.